Hello everyone, Liamo All-Star here, and my phone is already interrupting me as I start this very first video. Blooper filled perhaps. I'm here to do a series that I'm unofficially dubbing. There, see now, I'm all screwed up. I'm officially dubbing it. I'm not redoing this whole thing, I'm just going straight from here. I'm unofficially dubbing it as Logic Prevails. And today, I'm going on to see if I will press the button. That's an interesting concept that are put towards different questions, different hypothetical situations, and you have to choose between one or the other. Will you press the button? And there's a catch. If you press it, monkey paw. So, we can already see the very first one right here. Pretty damn easy one. You get to travel back in time to see Led Zeppelin live, but the stadium is overcrowded and you can barely see them playing. You go to a concert to hear them, not to see them. And if I'm going back in time, do I come back, or do I have to team up with Led Zeppelin to find a way to come back to the future? And maybe I have to bring Led Zeppelin back to the future with me to save the future of music. It could be a whole Skynet thing right here. You know, I think I will go back in time. You know, because all I'm doing right now is just sitting and recording a video for a bunch of people who are sitting bored with nothing else to do. Sorry, I'd rather do that. So, how many people agree? Really? You wouldn't go back in time to see Led Zeppelin just because it's an overcrowded stadium? Come on, Led Zeppelin! Next, you have the fastest. Yeah, with the NBN right now, I've got the fastest internet speed. Oh, that's just funny because we just got hooked up to the NBN, and the salesperson who was switching us over from the old cable copper lines has pretty much stopped short of saying that there is actually no difference between the new speeds of the NBN network. If you're not from Australia and watching this, NBN is basically a global national broadband network which is supposed to give us about gigabit speeds. That's 1,000 megabytes per second. But instead the government decided, yeah, you don't really need that much, so they're limiting us to 50. So that's far less than half, and pretty much what we were getting before the NBN, but we're paying a lot of money to get a new system to get the exact same speeds. And now we're on a system where... I should probably just get this over with. You have the fastest internet and the speed in the world, not if we're from Australia, and that's where I'm from. But the only technology you can own is a 97 Windows desktop. I'm pretty sure that's how the... it's probably what the NBN's running off now anyway, so... I am not going to push that button. Because the only technology is a Windows 97 desktop? But then again, fastest internet speed in the world. But the only technology. But then that's pretty much the only technology. That means no other technology. Yeah, no. And about 70% agree to disagree. Moving on. You will be able to teleport anywhere in the world instantly. Be immune from injury from falling and jump extremely high. So pretty much be Mario. But one day a year you will experience debilitating pain that is so excruciating you won't be able to move, think, or sleep. You would rather die. But I could teleport anywhere, be immune from injury, jump extremely high. So I get to be Mario 364 days a year, and I get to be a woman One day a year. I just lost the female demographic entirely, but I don't care. I pushed that button, I may as well push that button. And so everyone else agrees. You make $800,000 a year, but you have to work at a McDonald's cash register for the rest of your life. You know, there are a lot of millennials and other people in the world that would probably stick their nose up at something like that, but I mean, you can always choose your work schedule, you can always work around it. It's not like you'd be working every day, every hour. I mean, it's shift work, for crying out loud. You're making $800,000 a year? I guess that's sort of an undercover boss situation right there. I'd do it. I mean, that's actually pretty easy for $800,000 a year. And a lot of people agree too. Work that cash register for the rest of your life. See, it doesn't actually mean that you have to go behind the scenes and cook the food or be at the drive. Well, maybe cash register at the drive-thru, but I don't know. I'd make more money than I'm bloody making right now. But that will soon change. Unless the government has anything to say about it, and they damn well do have a lot to say about it. Moving on. You will gain the powers of your favorite superhero, but someone you hate will gain the same powers. Good Jesus Christ, I hate a lot of people. This is... What if I'm the evil one? And not a hero? You know what? I want some powers. Well, what favorite superhero? I mean, if it was Batman, it means I would have no parents. But I'd have a mansion. I'd have a fling with a woman once in a while, and mostly be in the company of some teenage boy wonder. If I was Wolverine, well, spoiler alert, Wolverine he's kind of dead. But he had a good life. But I guess that's just, I don't know. I've never really gone into who my favorite superhero is. It's something to think about. But if I could have the powers of my favorite, I'll have to sort of get back to that one. Because I gain his powers, but then someone I hate gains the same powers. Oh, then I'll just have to be careful as to who I hate. Maybe I could get that superpower. The power to love everything. A lot of people agree. Moving on. You get your favorite Pokemon to keep as a pet. Ugh. But their stronger abilities let them defy orders and take advantage of you consistently. Okay, first of all, I don't want a Pokemon. So no. And secondly, if they're stronger than me and they're ordering me around? No. No. That's actually pretty close. Almost 50-50. So there would be people that would be happy being bossed around by a Charizard. Yeah, except in the cartoons, that fake comic fire that does no damage and doesn't burn, Ash. Yeah, that's right, I know a little bit about Pokemon because I watched at least little first season, I don't know, so many episodes before I just tuned out of it. Once they got past 150 Pokemon, I mean they got to 150, and then they won 151, And I was like, okay, maybe you missed one because there was only supposed to be 150. There's only 150 Pokemon. Can you catch them all? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, we found 100 more. Done. I was done. I'm out. No more. But if they defy my orders and take advantage of me, no dice. Next one. I would be the most charming and charismatic person in the room. But I already am. But you would smell bad. That's what deodorant's for, dumbass. So, I'm the most charming, charismatic person in the room, but I would smell bad. And apparently, 66% of people have not heard of deodorant as a cure for smelling bad. Or perhaps just having a freaking shower. And then you get to be the most charming and charismatic person in the room. But then I'm the most charming, charismatic person in this room, so... you know, I'm pretty much just clicking the button because I'm confirming my status. No arguments. If anyone objects, no? Moving on. You go into the Hunger Games and win. But you die of genetically mutated tuberculosis on your victor's tour. Okay, I went to see Hunger Games, and I'm just gonna say it was okay as a movie, but I wanted to see more blood. I don't care if they were kids. I want more blood. And now you're saying no blood in the movie, but me, I'll die of tuberculosis? I don't want to die of tuberculosis. Not mutated tuberculosis. What kind of a sick freak thinks that tuberculosis is worth winning the Hunger Games? Screw my town or area or whatever, I forget. I don't know. And a lot of people agree, but only just over 3/4 of people. So I guess you could say 1/4 of people are tributes. Well, good for them. But in the meantime, I guess that's probably it for this episode. I've answered enough questions. By all means, go to willyoupressthebutton.com if you want to answer them yourself. If you want to subscribe to my channel, the button is down there somewhere. I don't know where the hell I'm pointing. It's down there somewhere. Like if you like the video, and by all means, share it with your friends, because subscribers, hey, the more people that see this, I don't know, they see it, they like it, everyone's benefited. But in the meantime, my name is Liam, and I will see you guys next time.